So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nenye. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're highly welcome. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys. I really appreciate and I love you guys so much. So today we're going to be talking about how to ride your man's face. Okay, ride that face, baby. And if you ask men what are their secret fantasies, at least 5 to 10 of them will tell you that one of their secret fantasies is to have their women or a woman sit on their face. And I'm sure you're wondering, what do I mean by sit on a man's face? Like, what do I mean by ride a man's face? Okay, I'm gonna explain. Now, face sitting, as we call it, is whereby the receiver, which is the woman, of course, the receiver can also be a man, depending on, but here we're talking about women riding a man's face. So the receiver, being the woman, will be the one on top. She's gonna straddle her partner and start grinding, and the giver, which is the man, is the one that is gonna be under, while the woman's like her, you know, VJ is gonna be on his face, and then he's going to give the woman oral. Okay, so now that you have understood what face sitting means, I'm going to further explain the joy and the pleasure that men get from having a woman face sitting on them. Now, I'm sure a lot of women will be hesitant to kind of like try this out, and that's because not many people know this, but the ones that knows this, like face sitting and the immense pleasure that comes with it, knows what they're getting from it, and those that don't know what they're missing. So I'm sure women will be wondering, like, won't I squash his face? What if he loses his breath and something bad happens to him? Well, I'm going to tell you this. As long as the man says he's okay with you sitting on his face, then you don't need to worry about it. All you need to worry about is how comfortable you're going to get to sit on his face. And if at the time you're grinding on his face and he's kind of like losing his breath, he can just tap you and tell you, babe, can you kind of like give me some time to take a deep breath or rest? And while he's resting, you can decide to change position and start doing other things, like maybe giving him a head or whatever, right? Just so you wouldn't put him out of the mood, right? Because you're the one getting the whole juice and everything. And if at some point you're wondering, you're bothered about your body size, I don't think body size is a problem here, because they said face sitting, which means you're going to sit on his face, but that doesn't mean you should apply so much pressure or you should put all your weight on his face. That is why you can either kneel or squat. Kneel is preferable because when you're kneeling, you get to be able to balance yourself. You get to find a better position when you're kneeling to hold on to something, and then you start grinding on his face. Squatting is also good. If you're good at riding already, you can actually squat and ride on his face. Now, I'm also going to explain like the pleasures that men get from this. Now, I'm sure you'll be wondering, like, what is there for the guys? Trust me, guys like derive so much pleasure allowing a woman sit on their face, especially a woman that knows how to grind very well. And it has gotten to the point that men see it as fetish, like women being able to, you know, give them so much pleasure by just sitting on their face. Like, you know, a lot of guys like this. This is one of their secret fantasies. And a healthy relationship should be one that both parties are able to express their sexual fantasies, are able to relate to each other, and are able to enjoy their sex. That is what a healthy sexual relationship should be, where two partners are able to carry out their sexual fantasies, because everyone has that sexual fantasies they want to explore. It's just that maybe you don't have the right partner that doesn't like, you know, doing those stuff. But as long as you have a partner that enjoys doing it, then it's a go ahead for me. Now, having talked about, you know, what guys or joy guys derive in women face sitting on them, I'm also going to explain how you can actually face sit on a man. Now, if you want to face sit on a man, you can either do it on the bed or on the couch. Now, while doing it on the bed, it's quite comfortable, but doing it on the couch is also kind of like exploring other places. Now, sitting on the bed, you just have to tell your man to lie down flat, obviously, and then you sit. You kind of like stay at the side of the headboard where you can actually hold on to something. So while your man is lying down, then you at the other hand, you have to kind of like, with your knee, like put your knee in a kneeling position, right? And then you sit on your man's face. And when they say sit, don't just put all your weight there. Just sit in a position. Find the perfect position whereby you can be able to kneel or squat, then hold on to something. And then while you have kneeled on your man's face, make sure that your VJ is close enough to his mouth and face so that he can be able to give you the oral, like, give you head. And sitting on a man's face is not different from a man giving you head. The only difference is giving head is like him being the one that is up while you're the one lying down spreading your D. But riding the face is like you being the one on top, and then your ass his face, and then he's the one lying down. So while you have gotten in a perfect position, you hold on to something, and then you start grinding, and then your man start licking, and it's a win-win situation for you guys. And when they say sit, just hover above your man's face, but enough for him to be able to get to your, close enough for him to get to your vulva, or should I say to your VJ, to your clit. And also I believe that a lot of women will be thinking that if I don't orgasm, I'm not getting off from there. It's actually good. It's kind of like being dominating, and it's like you exploring and you're thinking about your pleasure, right? But then it shouldn't be all about orgasm, because at some point, what if your man is kind of like tired and he's like, okay, we are done for today? Are you gonna be like, you must make me orgasm? Now your main goal shouldn't be I just want to orgasm. Your main goal should be I want to enjoy what is there for me. I want to explore and relax and just enjoy myself. It's not just about orgasm. If you're able to orgasm, fine. And like I said, orgasm is actually good, because it's kind of like you're the boss, you're in charge, right? And you tell him that, okay, see, I'm not standing up till you get me to orgasm, which is good, like I say. But then your focus shouldn't be only on the orgasm, or I must orgasm. Your focus should be I want to enjoy myself, okay? So if at some point that you feel like you didn't get to orgasm, it's okay. You guys can still do it another time. The most important thing is you actually enjoy yourself, and he's good at what he's doing, right? Now another thing is if your man is giving you, or if you're face sitting on your man, you should try different positions, like try kneeling, try squatting, and see which one. You can even alternate between kneeling and squatting and see which one is much better. You can also kind of like practice different pressure, different grinding techniques. See which grinding technique is more favorable or more enjoyable for you. You can try pace difference, like grinding faster and grinding slower. Which one is more enjoyable for you? These are ways that you can be able to explore. And if you're a crazy person, like you like to really explore, you can also do things like blindfolding your man, or kind of like using a handcuff. But please, if you handcuff your man, make sure you have the key, so that it's not when you're all in the mood and you now throw away the key and that's it, your man will remain there. And if you eventually go to look for the keys and you're not able to find it that day, what are you going to do? Or imagine calling someone to come and break the keys for you, and as in, like, it's kind of funny. The scenario is good. I'm even trying to imagine how it's going to play out. So make sure that the key is around. All right. So like I said, if you want to explore, you can decide to handcuff your man or blindfold your man just to explore. And also there are different positions that you can try. It's not only about facing the headboard and then holding on. You can decide to do, that is the cowgirl style, right? You can also try to do the reverse cowgirl. I'm also going to be explaining other face sitting positions that you can try, but it's going to be in another video, because I don't want this video to be too long. I'm just trying to tell you that you can actually have a mind-blowing sex by face sitting on your man, and you are the receiver as a woman, because you're the one getting the whole juice and everything. So yeah, face sitting is something that most women or many people don't know about, but I'm here to talk about it because it's also a way to explore and enjoy sex. Mind-blowing sex that many people don't talk about. I understand, I get it, okay? And like I said, you don't need to worry about your body size, or you breaking your man's head, or him losing out of breath. This is something that you guys can talk about and tell him, okay, see, look, if at some point you need to get some air, just stop me. Or if at some point you feel like you're tired, we can just start doing other positions, right? You can just try other positions. Okay, so I hope this video was really interesting for you guys, and like I said, it is a mind-blowing experience that you would love to experience. It's very easy. Just sit on that man's face and then you start grinding. Just move your waist like you know, up and down, or you can move it like forward and backwards. And like I said, I forgot to talk about the sitting on the couch. If you also want to sit on the couch to face it on your man has to, you know, sit on the floor, you know, and then put his head on the bed, on the couch, and then you sit on him, you know, kind of like raise your knees or squat, and then hold on to the couch, and then you start grinding. This is also a mind-blowing experience, like another way to try out a face sitting. And I think that one is even better than lying on the bed, but you know, it depends on you. You have to try different positions and different angles and know which one is more fun and comfortable. Once you're able to get the comfortable position, and that's it, you're good to go. So I'm going to be ending this video here, and I'm going to be talking about different positions that you can try with face sitting. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.